Hi everyone, thank you for joining another session of TH Futures. So let's see what we have got today. And before I start, our usual day disclaimer, okay, that none of what we say over here or do is financial advice. Rather, it's more from educational perspective with our objective of helping you all to learn. Can you guys see my screen? Can I have a voice confirmation from someone and hear me properly?
Yes.
Thank you so much. Okay, and a quick thing. Okay, even though like I mainly trade futures, but I do trading as a whole. Okay, I don't do options at all, but I do small caps quite a bit. And you may have noticed like I started posting my small caps trades. So please feel free to let me know like if you have any questions related to trading, related to anything. Okay, don't hesitate. Alright, so we are just breaking above on ES yesterday's highs, which you can see the white line on my chart. Okay,
Order submitted.
so what you're gonna do is I'm trading on my Ninja Trader on the other screen. I'm taking
Order
trades
submitted.
right here on NQ actually, and I'm taking a short here actually. Okay, on NQ it's a bit risky, but I'll risk it. Okay, at 16865. I wish we saw this just 2 or 3 minutes before I could explain you the logic of taking this trade. My logic taking this trade is very simple. Okay, that yesterday's high is going to act as a resistance here. We're not looking into much. We're looking into like a 4 to 5 point scalp if we get one over here. So I'll be filling my position at 18665.
Order filled.
Okay, I'm in. Can you guys hear any background noise or is it okay?
It's okay.
Perfect. Okay, so I'm in
Good.
at 18665 NQ. Okay, and I'm going a little bit heavy on this one. So I'll start covering around 18 16860. Okay, we are moving. Come on, move down. Okay, the reason I say like I was shorting this, okay, like often you can trade based on ES or even SPY charts for futures, okay, with NQ. The reason I am taking it here, if we go on a SPY chart, you can see we are approaching yesterday's high and we just broke it. Okay, so I'm expecting some resistance over here. That is the only reason I'm taking this trade. So already we are in the money if you're in at 18665 with me. But I'll sit out this move. Okay, wait for it to probably fall a little bit. If not, I have enough space to keep on adding to this. Now, one very simple rule of thumb, never put in like more than 10% of your portfolio into one single trade. That's the max, okay? That you should be rather targeting to put like max 5% ish. Okay, that is much more reasonable. Okay, now I am actually putting my stops to 18663. Okay, we are heavily in the money. Okay, okay. I am actually pretty well into the money on this one. My stops are at 61. Even if I get stopped out, I don't mind. Okay, my stops are at
Stop
59.5.
filled.
Okay, I'm done. Okay, so that was I'm sorry, it's like a super fast trade. Okay, but I do hope you guys got the trade. Okay, so I took it at on the NQ chart right at the break of high of yesterday, looking at ES. Okay, I took it at 665, and right now you can see like we are up about 10 points where I got stopped out. Okay, so that is more than enough for me to make my day. If we held on, we could have made way more, but I pushed my stop too aggressively, got out at by 5. Okay, so what happens is this trade, can any one of you tell me like what is the profit on this trade? And look, it's just gonna go all the way down. Okay, we could have taken way more profit on it, probably like double of like what I took, but you never know, right? That it's not gonna bounce back. Okay, I was just too aggressive because I didn't want to start with a losing trade with you guys. So, and ladies and gentlemen, please keep this interactive. Okay, please keep this as interactive as possible. Keep on asking questions. This hour is totally for you. So tell me this trade that I took from here to 5-5. Okay, where I got stopped out. Okay, so tell me like what is the profit on this? Any idea? None? Come on, you guys won't lose money volunteering. Srinath, I think you wanted to say something, then you muted yourself again. Feel free. There is no wrong answer. Okay, there is no wrong answer. There is no dumb questions.
Uh, no, I was gonna say my profit was like around $100.
Nice. Okay,
Yeah.
very nice. So you took like 5 points.
Yes.
Okay, I took 10 actually, and I was in with 10 contracts because I told you I'll go a little bit heavy on this one. Okay, so here basically from here to here, so that's like 200 bucks per contract. So that is actually way more than enough for me. I usually target 500 to 1,000 a day, but this is more than enough for me for ride the whole day. Okay, so the logic being, I'll again review the trade. Look at my charts. Okay, very quickly I'll run you through what I do each day. Yesterday, the moment yesterday ended, I updated the charts. You can see two thin white lines, one here and one here. Okay, these two white lines are basically the highs and lows of yesterday, here and here. Okay, then I'm doing nothing. Okay, that's the only preparation I'm doing. And the rest, what I'm doing is the orange lines are from a 30-minute chart. I'm just seeing every day whether I need to adjust any of my 30 minutes levels. And the other one that you see, the dotted lines, these are from the TradersHub support and resistance indicator, this one. Okay, so those are done. Once that is done, I am sitting back. Okay, in the morning, basically, I couldn't trade today. So the moment basically I'm looking at the ES chart and I'm actually trading NQ because these move hand in hand. You can see very well these are two different charts. This is a NQ chart and this is a ES chart. But if I do a blind test, both look pretty much the same, isn't it, guys and ladies? Okay, so even if you look at the SPY and the QQ chart, these will look same to you both on on most of the time. So you can literally look at one chart and start trading on the other one. So here basically I was looking at a resistance level of ES and I was trading NQ based on that. Similarly, you can do vice versa. You can look at resistance levels of NQ and trade ES because sometimes what might be a resistance level for NQ might not be a resistance level for ES. But because these two move hand in hand, these two move in sync, so that's the reason basically I always keep ES and NQ open, as well as here you can see SPY and QQQ open, because what might be a round number on SPY or a level on SPY might not be a level on QQQ, but it will react because SPY is reacting, QQ will react. Similarly, what might be a level on NQ might not be a level on ES, but it will react. Does it make sense to you guys? If it doesn't clarify, okay, you guys need further clarification, please feel free to ask. Okay, don't hesitate to ask because this hour is for you, like I said. And if you guys don't ask me questions, I really can't understand like what you guys are looking for, how we can help you, either me or TraderSub Ninja. Okay, so that's the reason I keep on asking, literally begging you guys to keep asking questions because otherwise you won't learn. Okay, so based on this, I took the trade right here on the resistance on NQ. I looked at a similar level. We took the trade, and you guys saw live. Within the few minutes that we were together, we made a straight 10-point trade. Okay, if we held on, we probably could have taken this to be a 25-point trade. But whatever. Okay, whatever we got, more than happy with that. So that's
So
the
yeah,
logic of the trade. Tell me.
yeah, I have a question. So can you open up a single chart and you maybe it's more
Which time frame do you want me to open?
just the live 1 minute time frame.
Wait, for some reason it's not opening up. Let me just pull the other one. Not sure why it's not
I think you
opening
have
up.
I think you have that on the third tab there.
Sorry?
I think you have already have that on the third tab.
No, no, I do have it, but I don't want to mess up this chart. I want to open a fresh chart
Uh,
for you. Alright, we have a NQ chart. Tell me.
just single one, not complete multiple ones. But yeah, so my question was like I see a short at 16858.75 there. So there was an indicator there
Here?
showing short.
This one?
So whenever I see
Why do you see the
which
short? Are you
one?
talking about this one? This
No, no,
indicator?
the second, no, right one. There is an indicator at 16,860.
Here? This one?
Yes.
Okay.
So let's say I did not enter the trade. I just want to enter the trade right now
Mm-hmm.
at any point.
Mm-hmm.
So I see a short there.
Mm-hmm.
So should I wait for the next candle to form on the short, right?
Exactly. Okay. Because
Okay.
see,
So
these indicators are there for a reason. Okay, they are there to help
mhm,
us. Okay. But these
mhm,
are indicators. And do keep in mind, whatever indicator you have, these are
mhm,
lagging indicators. There are only two things true in this chart. One is the price, the other is the volume. Okay. Now, if we waited for the indicator to come up, because the indicator is built up on certain logic, right? And
mhm,
you took a short immediately on the next
yeah,
candle, let's say you took a short blindly on the next candle,
mhm,
you could have still made like 7 8 points, okay, if you entered immediately, but you'd have got
mhm,
smoked. But as human beings, right, we are further attuned to this. Okay, yes, the very large hedge funds, they have like way better indicators than that from us. Okay, their trading is actually trading on NQ, ES, SPY, QQQ, whatever you say, is entirely done by bots. Okay, because like these are pure algorithmic trades. So what we are trying to do, we are very very small retail traders. Okay, like I made 2000 bucks on this trade, which is nothing. Okay, if you compare to the whole market, for me 2000 makes a lot. It is actually almost equal to what I made in like from my day job within a week. Okay, but it's more than that. But here, for a hedge fund or a large fund, this doesn't mean anything. Their algorithms, they know very well when to do what. Okay, but for us, what
mhm,
we have to make best use of it. So this basically tells you if you took a short here, you'd have got smoked. But if this candle appeared, okay, the red one instead of the green doji, this appeared
mhm.
next, you could basically consider taking the short. Okay. And another thing that you guys will notice, I always have the bar timer. You can see, right, on TradingView how long
Yes,
it is
yes,
left.
yes.
The reason I have
Mhm,
this is very simple. That is that at the beginning of a minute, you can see like the bar is just forming if you're trading on a 1 minute chart. But you never know, right, what will actually be happening. So there is a reason basically why you will see significant movements happening at the end of each bar, whichever time frame you are on. Okay, always look into the last 10 seconds or the 15 seconds of that bar if you're on a 1 minute.
Got it.
If you're on a 5 minutes, look into the last 30 seconds because that is where actually the trade happened. Okay, now this is again getting ready for a short. Can you tell me why?
Because we saw kind of a shooting. I don't know what that is called, shooting star or something.
Okay, any other
Uh,
reason?
uh, uh,
It's not a bad
no.
answer. Okay, but like I can see the shooting star on the NQ chart. What I can see is like long lower week dojis. Okay, but why do you think we're getting ready for a
Order
short?
submitted.
Uh,
Order
I'm not
submitted.
sure what I say here. Yeah,
Take a guess.
but
Maybe check
There's
the
no
EMAs.
harm. Hmm?
EMS are getting closer. Maybe a crossover could happen.
Your EMAs are
Is that
still
what?
pointing up. Okay, the
Up,
only
yeah.
reason we were very successful in that trade was
Mm,
we took it on a place where there will be massive profit taking. Okay, because yesterday's
mhm,
high was a point a lot of
mhm,
people will start taking profits. That is the only reason. Okay, so ES reached here, we know there will be profit taking. We took the short here, we wrote it down. Okay, but nothing
mm.
is telling you, I just said this to confuse you totally. Okay, nothing till now is telling you that this is ready for a short. Look at your larger
Okay.
time frame. There is a reason I keep two charts side by side. Okay, this is my reference time frame, the 5 minute, and here you can see the
Mm,
bookmark times 15:30. Okay, 1 hour. I often switch between them to see. Does your
mm.
5 minute tell you at all we are okay for a short? No, you're above your 9 EMA, which is my
No.
green line. You're way above your 20 EMA, which
Mm,
is my blue line. 60 and 200 are way below. Okay, so what
mhm,
happened is basically we took the short here. If I wasn't so rushed, okay, to take the trade, we could have actually seen like the 5 minute 9 EMAs here. We could have wrote it down up to here. Okay, but just because I wanted to make sure that we start on a good foot, we took it.
mm.
So still,
Got it.
there is no indication you are ready for a short. When will you be pretty much sure, okay, that it's a confirmed short? When you have a crossover on the larger time frame. Okay, that tells you. Till now, I don't even have a crossover on my short time frame. Look, on 1 minute, do you have a crossover between your 9 and 20? No.
Um, no, yeah.
Your 9 is still above your 20. You don't have any indication of taking a short over here.
Okay, so since there is no short
Till
calls,
now.
could we take a long one?
Nope.
Why so?
You tell me.
So the indicators are like the EMS are still pointing up. There is okay. The volume is kind of low here,
Mm-hmm.
uh, but why not a long?
When do you want to take a
One is
long?
what I yeah. What if let's assume that I've taken a long about now.
You're already
So
minus, my
now
friend, if you took a long.
yeah, yeah. So indicators started coming down, but
Mm-hmm.
in the 5 minute time frame, indicators are still pointing up.
Correct.
So why do you say that long is not a best option here?
Because I don't know what's gonna happen. Why do you want to risk your money? You're
Okay,
you're trying to if you're trying to take a trade here, you're basically gambling.
got it. So
Okay,
until unless
I mean
some
like you have a crystal ball, okay, which I don't
Mhm,
honestly. Okay, your first
mhm,
objective as a trader is to do what? You're on a funded account or you trade with your own money on futures.
kind of funded one.
Okay, so your
I'm
first
still on the
objective,
demo account.
that's perfectly
Yeah,
fine. Okay, your first
yeah.
objective is to protect your money. Okay,
Mhm.
if you took that long, you're already
Mhm.
minus, right? You're already like
Mhm.
3 points minus. Okay.
Mhm.
Now you can seriously start thinking, should I short or should I go long? You don't have to take every trade every minute. There is no point in that. Okay.
Yeah.
See,
So, and one more question.
wait,
So, at
wait,
around
hold
at
on to your question, buddy.
yeah,
Hold on to your question.
yeah.
The reason I am confused whether to go long or short here. Look, where is it bouncing
Mhm.
from? 5 minute 9. Do you see it's bouncing right from here?
Mhm.
Okay, so 5 minute 9 is still holding valid. So you cannot say I want to short it here. Okay, neither. I can say I want to go long here because already on the shorter time frame once you broke your EMA. Okay,
Mhm.
so you can do two things. If you really wanted to go long here, use the 5 minute reference because your 1 minute is no longer valid for a long position here. Okay, so
Mhm.
instead of where you mentioned here, if you rather plan to take the long here based on your 5 minute 9 EMA, you would have been
Mhm.
pretty okay. All right, you would have been up like 4 or 5 points now. If you are planning to take a short, your 1 minute is pretty fickle. It's coming down, going up, coming down, going up. So what is happening
Mhm.
is after a huge move, okay, we have been uptrending since I think 10 a.m., right? I was looking at it, I wasn't able to trade because I was working. We have been pretty much on an
Mhm.
uptrend, and this is the pinnacle. Okay, so from here, after this, there was heavy profit taking. Now this is a consolidation. On a consolidation, it
Mhm.
can move both ways. If the bulls are able to hold it, we'll push towards high of the day. If not, we are gonna break down. And if we break, except for this minor support around here at 33 and another one at around this region, okay, 200 EMA plus where from yesterday I marked it, we literally
Mhm.
don't have anything. Okay, yeah, you can say this is a support, maybe, but maybe not. But look at the gap, right? Will you take that risk? It's gonna burn your account. Okay,
Yeah.
so now still we don't have a crossover. Okay, now if you have a crossover, you will see there's a small triangle which will come up. See this one? It's coming up. But because the bar is not yet closing, I am not going to consider any position here. Okay, so that is how is my way of making a trade plan. But yours can
Yeah.
be different.
So,
If you're
let
successful with it, go ahead. Yeah, tell me your second
no,
question, please.
no. Yeah. Another one came up. So now there's a triangle indicating a short, right?
Nope, that's
But
telling me
still,
that my 9 and 20 has crossed, but I still on my
uh,
5 minute, I am
but
still looking at the bar which is forming. Okay, if I take a short here, the only place I'll take a short, okay, will be here. Let's try to play with our profits at 1850, 850. Now you can be pretty sure. Okay, this is the time to short. Because look at the candle that is being formed right now. You broke your 20 pretty strongly. The next one isn't able to push back. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to take a short at 9 EMA and 20 EMA. Okay, little bit below that because like if we keep it exactly there, we might not get a fill. So we'll try to take a short
Order
at
filled.
18, sorry, 16845. That definitely wasn't mine. No, because I'm not trading on trade of it. I'm very confused like where that came from even. I guess that's
Stop filled.
like one of somebody else's, right? Who's here?
Order
might
filled.
be.
Okay, yours. Okay.
No, no, not mine. Might be
Oh,
someone
I
else.
did.
Okay.
I'm doing. I'm doing.
So what are you doing? You're
Yeah.
shorting.
Order filled.
Yeah, I did short and
Yeah,
I took profit as well.
you should be able to.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah,
it's a good one.
of course it will be a good one. If you're
Order
with me, it
filled.
will be always a good one.
Of course.
Order
Okay.
filled.
So you're basically scalping for a few points here, right?
Right.
Good.
I do
Order
mostly
filled.
scalping.
Okay.
Like every
Yeah,
time
same here.
$100,
Same
$200.
here.
Yeah.
That really adds up. Like the trade you guys saw, I rarely take trades like that. Okay, that heavy. Like 10 contracts with 10 points, I rarely take those type of trades. Usually I go in with like 2 contracts, but this one was so confirmed, okay, so positive. That's why like I traded with a good size over there. Okay, I am gonna try to short it exactly on the 9 EMA, which is right now
Order filled.
841 for me. Okay, I will hold it for it to come back because I want to have a good entry, but pretty much sure if you are taking a short here and if you have the patience, you can ride it all the way down up to 200 EMA.
Oh my God, that will be crazy.
Let's see.
Oh, you're going to write that?
Sorry, what was the target you said?
200 EMA or
100
at
EMA.
least 16811, either here or here. Okay, that's why I'm waiting for a fill on this position. Let's see if we can get that.
You can see 200 EMA around like 800, but you're saying
Yeah,
800 1
that's the line from yesterday.
Order filled.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
I
in
got you.
again. Let us see what happens.
If you see today morning, our trend line indicator catch that like a double bottom. So once I
Okay.
got that double bottom indicator,
Order
then I did
filled.
like a long. Automatically, it gives me crazy.
Nice.
Order submitted.
Where was the double bottom?
Order filled.
Are you using our indicator, like a trend line indicator?
Okay. All right.
If
I
you are
No,
you,
we
am
use the
already again in
futures
profit,
2.1.
guys. Okay. I'm moving my stops below break even. I am taking more out here.
Order submitted.
Okay.
Order cancelled.
I did exactly like what you did that day. Okay. Okay. Now my stop is at 837. I'm already in like 4 points profit again. Let me take out more here.
The
Order
200
submitted.
target is 795 is what I see. But
Okay.
what was that you said?
Order filled.
Okay. I am out more. Okay, at 33.
Order filled.
More.
Order submitted.
I think a couple of members joined us
Order
for SPY
submitted.
Order
and
filled.
QQ because they are enjoying SPY and QQ levels. So if they have any questions,
Please feel free
you
to
guys
ask.
can take it.
Yeah, please
Yeah.
feel free to ask.
Order filled.
Okay, again out. Okay, I'm out like 50% of my position almost. Okay. Yeah, I'm out. I went in with 10 contracts. I'm out already 5.
Order cancelled.
And my stop right now
Order
is at
submitted.
832. Coming
Wow.
down more.
This is amazing.
826. This is being
Oh my
recorded.
God.
This is a
Order
live trade.
submitted.
I'm not your bloody Instagram trader like others, with all due respect to them. You
Order
Oh
know,
my God, I'm
filled.
up.
TradersHub, whom I'm
I'm already
talking
up like
about.
$2,000. Oh my God. It's $2,000. I'm out.
Guys, I should live trade every single freaking day with you guys. Can you believe how much I am up?
Oh my God.
No,
I
seriously.
can say like almost 1,500.
What? Are you
Oh, it's more than
joking?
that?
Order
Okay, now
filled.
I'm out. Completely out.
I'm up like a $2,500.
Okay,
Order
now
filled.
I'm completely out. Okay, alright, so this is my trade. I wrote it from 841, okay, to 833. 5 contracts. That is 8 points into 5. That's 40 points. Okay, and the rest I wrote it up to 810. So that is 31 points
Fatsack for
into
$20 said nice job guys.
5. Let's
TradersHub
just
bot said
calculate.
GG Fatsack for $20 you just advanced to level 5.
Okay,
155.
so 31 points into 5 plus another 41 to 33. That's 8 points. That's 40 points. That is this. So 195 points into. That looks good, right?
What the heck, yeah.
Okay. I can trade a little bit. You guys got doubts about that?
So what you're doing, like a long now?
I'm not gonna trade anymore. Are you crazy?
Because I'm seeing some buying pressure in my indicator. Yeah, even
Okay.
I won't do
Order
anymore.
filled.
2,500 is
Order
enough.
filled.
All right. Look, guys. Let's be honest about this, right? First trade I took you to, guys, I made like 10 points on 10 contracts. That's 100 points. Okay. Then the second one, I made 8 points on 5 contracts. That's 40 points. Plus 100. That's 140 points. Okay. Then I made like 31 points on like 5 contracts. And you guys saw it live. Okay. While it was happening. So that was another 155 points. Into 20. Okay. Minus that was like 20 contracts in total, so roughly about $5 minus 100. Why do you guys think? Okay, and I really would love to have the answer from you guys. Why do you guys want to think like, why should I trade more?
Yeah.
Logically speaking, is okay. Like I can keep on trading the whole day, right? I can keep trading like another 2.5 hours to 3 hours. But is there a point for me to trade anymore? Because if I do that, the problem is I will be simply over trading. Okay, I will be like so confident now that I will feel like, okay, I can literally do anything. Okay, risk my profits, take more trades. I can do that. But the problem is, the moment you're like that confident, okay, is the point that basically you start making mistakes and you burn accounts. And okay, we hit the 200 EMA, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so bang on target. Okay, if you held on, you would have made like another 20 points. Okay, so that's how it works. So I have been with you guys like for what? Exactly 34 minutes now. Okay, so that's how futures work. I'm not saying this is every single day, but this is how you can trade futures if you're up to it. If you're doing like one contract, it's not bad. You would have made like 400 to 500 by now. Okay, if you're like a bit more patient, not so impatient like me, you would have made even more. Okay, but you need to have a plan. It's not like I just woke up, looked at the chart, okay, thought like, okay, this is exactly what I'm gonna do. It's not that. Okay, I don't have a crystal ball. So whenever you go into a trade, have a plan. Like the first trade I explained to you, I was really rushing on it because the moment we went live, that trade was there. We took it, we finished it. Okay, we took it here, we finished it at 55. So that is done. Second, okay, that we weren't sure whether to enter long and short. Okay, and I do hope that's not you saw right what was the logic, right? Exactly where we wanted to enter. And the reason I didn't want to enter lower, okay, after this is formed, I was waiting for this candle to come up. Because remember, always, okay, these are traded by bots. These are traded by very large hedge funds algorithms. Okay, they use algorithms to trade. So what they know, they are waiting. The retail traders, they are waiting, okay, for the retail traders to get sucked in. Went down here, we had a resistance line here, right? A lot of people saw this. It came here, started bouncing. A lot of people started taking it in. This was the whole objective. Okay, people basically started buying around that resistance. That's why you see this hammer basically forming up and started moving up. The algorithms were just waiting that when it hits that EMA, because think of it, the algorithm is not a human being, right? It goes based on logic. It has to have some logic. Think of it that way. So whoever wrote that algorithms or writes these algorithms, okay, and traders, so probably you would be able to explain this more because you have way more programming knowledge than me. That whenever it comes near that, this is used as a reference. Comes near that, they let it come, and then basically you see the dump that starts. Okay, and I was live trading with you guys. So I told you guys before like what were my PTs. This was my first PT where I closed the whole position. This was the second position PT. I didn't wait that long. Okay, because if I see green, I have to take money. That's one of my really big bad habits. In a way, it's good. I rarely end up with a loss, but in a way, I get stopped out a
Order
lot.
filled. Order filled.
You guys are taking long again.
Yes, I did.
Okay,
Just
this
because like a EMA 200 hit.
Yep, this is not a bad trade most likely. At least you can ride from 9 to 20. You should be able to, unless
Mm,
you start dumping again.
almost like a 500 up. So I'm
Yeah,
just taking it out.
okay,
Order filled.
Uh,
nice. So you went in before the or the third candle.
exactly. Yes.
Nice, okay. That's a very good trade to take. Okay, so I would have actually,
You
for
took
me, I
multiple
would have waited
contracts.
for a
You,
reclaim of 9.
you traded with pi contracts.
You're asking me?
Yeah.
I risked it. Like I did 10 contracts.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
can I
But
ask you
otherwise,
what's your account
from the
size?
My account?
No, no, no. The person asking the question. Sorry,
Uh,
I can't see your name. Okay. I'm pretty tech unsavvy. Okay. For me, it just shows your name as C dot dot dot.
Order
So,
filled.
so what's your account size if you don't mind me asking?
my account size, it's the demo account,
Yeah. Like, what's the account size? Like, it's a 50K, 100K, like
50K,
50K.
50K, same
You
thing.
should not be going in with more than 2 contracts ever.
But your trading account size is 100K, is it?
Nope. Mine is 50K. But I have built up this account, the balance and the buffer for a long time.
Order filled.
How much so you're already funded, right? Like how much balance do you maintain?
Mm-hmm.
Order filled.
So for me, typically what I do is on the 50K accounts, the prop firm that I'm actually with two prop firms, okay, Top Step and Apex. So with Apex, I most of my accounts are over
Order
there.
filled.
So what I do is on a 50K account, when you hit 50,200, 52,600, you are able
Order
to take
filled.
out your
Order
money.
filled.
So I roughly keep about 500 extra, 5,300, 53,100 extra, and then every payout I scheme out like whatever is there. Okay, so when I went in on this account at this
Order
level
filled.
with 10 contracts,
Order filled.
okay, so I was like super confident to go 10 contracts. Here again, when it's coming down here, I'm like way confident to go with 10 contracts because even if I lose it, I still have a buffer of like $3,000 which I can fall back on. So $3,000 into 10 contracts, that gives you like a 15-point buffer
Order
on
filled.
each. I wouldn't risk that. I would risk maximum like a 5-point stop loss over here and get out on both. And you can see the trades that I took. Okay, neither of there from the levels that I took, there is a reason I took at those levels that I was risking more than 2 to 3 points. We took it at 18665, which is here. The highest it hit was like 6850. Okay, so we had like a good buffer over here. So you need to consider the balance between your account size and like how many contracts you'd be taking in. If once you have built up a
Oh,
good
okay.
buffer, you can take risks like that, but otherwise you cannot.
I get it. I get it. But I did miss the first trade.
Okay,
And how did you do the trade on NQ, was that based on the ES
Yep, exactly.
last closing, last high, or the
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think you joined a bit late, right? So I was explaining this trade earlier.
my audio somehow I I didn't have I mean I was not getting the audio somehow. I joined, but
Okay, no worries with that. Okay, I'll explain it again for you. Okay, so we took the trade based on the ES levels on NQ. Okay, there's a reason that I keep both charts open side by side because I want to look, okay, what's happening. So this is basically ES's high of the day yesterday levels. Okay, so what we did is right here. Okay, so this is marked already with the white lines you can see from the high of yesterday. So what we are doing
Mhm.
is basically looking at ES, went over there expecting some good profit taking. At that time still this is not ready for short. Okay, so but whenever it hits those levels usually there is a good amount of profit taking happening. So it went up here and this is a sudden spike. It's not like a gradual spike. If it was a gradual spike then you would be cautious. Okay, like here see it's moving slowly up. This is being pushed. When you are in the market for a while, I trade only two things mainly, ES and NQ. So I'm looking at these things literally more than I look at my wife, to be honest. Okay, so here, if I'm looking at it, okay, I know like this is a spike that is being done to lure people because a lot of people, especially retail traders, we will think okay, we are breaking high of the day, let's buy more, let's buy more. Okay, and it's going up. Okay, so let's buy more, especially after the second time. Look, first time it went, look at the chart, first time it went, okay, then came down a little bit. Again, a lot of people are taking these as confirmations. For us, we need to think and see what other retail traders are doing, but we need to act like the hedge funds or the market makers. Okay, just reverse the shoe. That's it. So here, when this happened, we are taking the trade on NQ. Okay, you cannot have a precise level at here. So I took it like I have a fascination of round numbers. So I took it at 865. Okay, because I don't know like how far this is gonna go or that. So I looked here. This is a sign of a resistance. Okay, so I took it very close to here at 65. And from the moment we took the trade, I think maybe a few seconds or that, we were risking it. After that, it straight away came down, and I took it at 55 out. Okay, if people held it, I think Sinad, you held it, right? He took way more profits than me. So that's it. Very simple logics. Does that explain for you?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, so that's there. So anything else,
No, I
guys?
thought I
Ask me
thought
the
you I
questions.
thought you somehow marking the levels
Mm-hmm.
based on the ESI. I just wanted to see. I didn't know. I
Nope.
mean, you just took a trade when it reached. Okay.
That's the reason I took the trade, okay? And if you guys are still facing challenges, okay, in marking your own levels, you can definitely start using the free indicator that TradersHub provides you for support and resistance because you can see like how accurate this is, right? This is my own, the orange one, and this is the TradersHub indicator. You see the thin dotted blue lines? Okay, see this is very accurate. This is very accurate. Okay, same on ES also. See how accurate these are. Okay, so if you're facing challenges, go ahead. Okay, you have a ready-made tool. Use that. All right, now I am pretty much done talking. Okay, I will just explain one more thing. If you guys have noticed, I started posting a few penny trades. Okay, because for me, either I do pennies or I do futures. There is nothing in between for me. Okay, although TraderSub Ninja is trying to teach me options, okay, I am still trying to grasp that. But before I do that, okay, that I will be sticking to the things that I know pretty well, nothing else. Now, if you look at my alerts for the pennies, okay, do remember that these basically tells you like when to get ready, when not to get ready. Okay, that's it. But at the end of the day, it's your decision where to pull the trigger, whether to take the trade or not. Look here. So I posted, I think, around 8:47 about this trade on SNTG. And I mentioned, like, if we are making a break of 455, let's take the trade or not. Okay, at 8:47, that's what I posted. So let's see what we did. Okay, so this is where I posted, and I mentioned, like, if we are having a 454 break, 455 break, we take the trade or we don't take the trade. Looking at this, can you guys tell me from where did I find that 455 level at 8:47, which is here when I posted?
Was it from the support and resistance levels?
Exactly. Thank you for that. Okay. See, trading is not a rocket science. You can make it super complicated or you can make it easy for you. Okay. So look at this. Where do I get my levels from? From the daily chart. Okay. So from the daily chart, you can see the levels are marked in white line. Okay. So we had a level at around 444 right here. When we are looking today in the morning, and we had a level at 488, which is here. So when we are looking at the trades prior to the time that I mentioned, so this is the 444 level. Okay, and what we are seeing is it basically is hovering around that, used it as a support, went up, failed. When it failed, came down to the next level, tried to go up again, could not sustain. Okay, went up, could not sustain, again came down to the same level. It's not breaking this. These are breakout trades. Okay, breakout trades mean that you can either trade on a pullback or you can trade on a breakout. So what we are trying to do is we are trying to trade on a breakout. Okay, so this is the level which is key, and this is the high. Okay, basically beyond which it was having difficulty to break out, which is like 453. So we'll take it slightly above. If it breaks 455, we'll get into the trade. If it doesn't, we don't get into the trade. That's it. So what happens at 901? I think that's the time I mentioned that I'm in the trade already. Okay, and these things happen so fast. Okay, and I don't believe in hand holding. Okay, then you guys will never become proper traders. What our expectation is, one day all of you will become better traders than us. Okay, so here we are moving. Okay, so you're moving here. This is the indication, get ready. Okay, we broke 455 right here. Tried, could not hold. But did we come down significantly? No, we never broke this support. So I was in right on this candle. Okay, and at 901, I said, like, okay, now raise your stops. In the pre-market, you cannot put a hard stop. At least all the brokers that I have used till now, nobody allows to put like hard stops in pre-market. So it's a mental stop if you're trading pre-market or after hours. So basically when it moved up, automatically, mentally, my stop loss is where? My stop loss is somewhere right above my break even. What's my profit target? The next line. Okay, I don't wait for it. I took it at 484. I scaled 50%. Next, I saw like this is not breaking out. Okay, so I wanted to minimize my risk, and if we see green, we have to take it. You don't want to leave money on the table. So 469, I took out rest 25%. Nothing is happening. We're not breaking out anything. Okay, it's not going anywhere. That's the time basically I decided, okay, coming close to market open, I don't want to risk anymore. I want to get out of it. And I closed the rest, I think around 460, which was my stop loss. Okay, right around here, probably. This candle basically gave me the indication because we broke out 20 EMA coming down. This is where I went out completely. Now, never overstay your welcome on these trades because look what happened after that. After the market opened, this is a slow bleeder. Okay, it just kept on like bleeding and going down, and basically testing this resistance, giving you a few cents. It's not worth to trade anymore at all. Does it make sense for you how I trade pennies? Okay, same. If there is no break, there is no trade. Okay, if you have a break, you have a trade. That's it. Okay, this is for the long, and for the short, it's on a certain level. But if you see that level is being reached very quickly, there is absolutely no trade. So TradersHub, if you held on to your longs here, you would have actually made pretty good.
Actually, I'm very happy today, almost like a $3,200. So I stepped
Okay,
out.
you
No
gave
more
me a run for
trades.
my money, buddy. We should trade together.
Uh, I think today is amazing day. Like until today, I got like my highest one is $2,100 somewhere,
Okay,
but today is the best day,
so
$3,600.
why don't you do one thing? Give me like
Uh-huh.
10% of whatever you make, we'll trade together.
Yeah, definitely. Let's do that.
That was a bad
So
joke. Okay, yeah. I'm sure you are a
no,
way better
this is my
trader than
second.
me. I'm sure you're a
No,
way
no,
better
not
trader than
really,
me.
not really. Yeah,
Okay,
but
yeah,
this account is going to convert again, like one more account. This is another demo account. So today it's going to convert again.
nice. I'm very happy for you. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
thank you.
But like what will happen is you will see another trade here. We'll break the high of the day again today. Okay, and then
Hmm.
you will see probably a dump one more time.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and I'm really happy using your indicator. Look, if you're trading ES based on it, it caught the reversal exactly pretty much at the right place.
Yeah.
Okay, so do keep in mind that we are all here to learn from each other, guys. Okay, that it's not like me or Traders Hub, we know way more than you.
Order
We got a
submitted.
crystal ball or anything.
Order
I
canceled.
should cancel. I shouldn't trade anymore today. Okay, but this looks really
Mm.
Order
lucrative. I'm gonna
filled.
avoid. Okay, so anyway, so that is there. So feel free to ask me questions, DM me questions. Okay, that because I'm pretty bad at checking the chats in the general room. I'll be honest with you guys. If you guys have any questions, please either DM me or tag me. Otherwise, you will never get an answer from me. And if there's anything related to trading you guys want to ask, feel free to do that always. Okay, so any questions? No? So thank you all again for joining. Okay, I will hope to talk to you guys soon. If not, we will have another session again next week as scheduled. Bye.